Hello everyone, I'm Linh and today I'm here to talk to you about a city I really want to live in. Beside my own city is Hangzhou. Situated in the southern end of the Grand Canal, Hangzhou is one of the seven ancient national capitals in China. It is endowed with a long history, breathtaking scenery, and rich culture, and reputed as being the most beautiful and elegant city in the world. But that's not all. I will be discussing all the factors that makes Hangzhou special to me. First, I would like to talk about the climate of Hangzhou. Hangzhou weather is generally warm and mild all year round, with abundant sunshine and rainfall. There are four clear-cut seasons: a wet and rainy spring, a hot and humid summer, a cool and clear autumn, and a dry and cold winter. There are two rainy seasons in the region. One is the Plum Rain season, beginning in late June through early July, and the other comes with heavy rains and potential typhoons in August and September. Now let's talk about transport. Hangzhou provides various types of transportation. There's an efficient public transportation network consisting of a modern fleet of regular bus, trolleybus, and taxi. Hangzhou is known for its extensive bus rapid transit network, expanding from downtown to many suburban areas. And bicycles and electric scooters are also very popular, and major cities have dedicated bike lanes throughout the city. They have an extensive free public bike rental system. Talking about personal safety, Hangzhou has low crime rates and high cost of living. That's probably why it is one of the most worth living cities in the world. And another factor about Hangzhou we can't ignore is education. Hangzhou's views of education and learning is comprehensive and inclusive. This views is reflected in the three L's: left long, left wide, and left deep, and the three W's: who, what, where, when, why, or how. That underpin the city's learning policy. Hangzhou's emphasis a lifelong learning system that serves communities, workplace, and families, and preschool, basic education, higher education, and special education. The city policy targets all citizens with a particular focus on vulnerable groups, and as a result, the city has increased the school enrollment rate for children with disabilities to 100%. Hangzhou encourages learning through innovative initiatives. One of these ensures that all citizens can easily access a culture by offering free entrance to museums and memorials. Since 2008, the city has organized regular events for school pupils, 111 museums, history buildings, galleries, and youth centers nearly 10 million students from 490 schools have benefited from these activities, which have in turn served to underscore the role that museums, libraries, and youth centers play as public learning space. About healthcare, the city has a lot of skillful and competent staff and quick reaction medical teams and provides service with satisfied cost. And talking about recreation, Hangzhou is ready to offer everything needed for an interesting and diversified vacation. The traps entertainment, unusual shops, and miraculously beautiful parks will please even experienced travelers. In the city and its closest suburbs, there are several wonderful zoos. Tourists with children and fans of nature usually prefer to have visit Hangzhou Wildlife World. It's a marvelous place where you can not only see animals in conditions close to their nature habitat, but also take memorable pictures with the friendliness of them. The zoo also regularly organize interesting performances with tamed animals for visitors and most importantly, culture. There are several museums located in Hangzhou with regional and national importance. China National Silk Museum is one of the first state-level museums in China and the largest silk museum in the world. China National Tea Museum is a national museum with special subjects as tea and its culture. There are also a lot of theaters in Hangzhou during performance of opera shows. Opera originated from Shenzhou is the second largest opera form in China. Also, there are several big shows dealing with the history and culture of Hangzhou, like um, Impressive West Lake and the Romance of Song Dynasty. Tea is also an important part of Hangzhou's economy and culture. Hangzhou is best known for originating Longjing, a notable variety of green tea, the most notable type being Chihu Longjing. And last but not least, economic stability. Hangzhou's economy has rapidly developed since its opening up in 1992. It is an industrial city with many diverse sectors such as light industry, agriculture. It is considered an important manufacturing base and logistics hub for coastal China. In recent years, Hangzhou has seen substantial development in its financial sector, featuring for the first time in the Global Financial Center Index in 2018 at rank 89. And that was about Hangzhou. Thank you so much for listening.